an author by choice and speaker by calling. I am so passionate because this is the calling of God to come and empower the nation. Not only like it, but I like the statement that he said that sometimes you don't realize that where you are deployed is just a base, but your calling and mission is above where you are, but it's globally. I see myself as a global influencer. You know, growing up, let me tell you about my presentation. Just wanted to say, who's Kago? Why this Kago? You know, a lot of people keep asking me, what makes you qualified to speak about money? Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a millionaire? Are you a billionaire? You know, because that's how we are structured, you know. And I was asking someone, I said, many are times when you are sick, you go for a doctor. And when you need a legal advisor, you go to a lawyer. But when you are having financial illness, where did you go? Where did you go? Some of you go to it. Now you see that already you are going to someone who's going to obligate you with whatever they are going to give. But when you are going to a doctor, you are going to someone to relieve you. You are going to a legal advisor to relieve you, to help you to speak the language that you don't understand in the legal aspect, right? And I said this with one of my mentors. I said, you know, I've realized one thing. I started this speaking at the age of 15. I started this after I lost my grandmother. I never saw my father. I don't know his name. I don't know where he is, alive or dead. I don't know. I lost my mom at the age of 6. And since the age of 7, I've been living with depression, unaware, until I was 13, before 14, 13. And you know, the anger that was in me, because I was this angry child that when you say things, I'll be the angry child. Then I said, one of my counselors at the junior school said, you know, Kago, I think you need help, the way you are aggressive, everything. I'm like, oh, what kind of help do I need? Do you know you know how people tell you you're rejected? But I said, after that conversation, she took me, I went through for a therapy, like, you know, you think we're going to Sabrana, you know, those people go to Sabrana, again. But a lot of you need to go to Sabrana. No, that's the truth. And mind you, I'm sorry about what I'm going to tell you about because it's who I am, and I do believe I can impact you by my life. So I'm really sorry the language I'll use or whatever I'll use is the truth. I was groomed up by my extended family who were toxic, and some of you are having toxic families. She talked about how do we get to move from one time to another, from one phase to another, when we grow from one time to another, to say, okay, I'm here, I want to go there. And you find out there are no platforms that I give. I think some of you follow me on social media last week, or is it yesterday? I said there are people who are molested, raped, killed, beaten in relationships. Others are broken-hearted, not because you are physically wounded, but you are scarred in your emotional, mental state, everything. And where do these people go for healing? After I realized my story, I'm writing my book, a biography. Actually, it's not going to be a book. Someone will write it for me, not me. I'm just writing it so I can take it and publish. And I was telling someone, I said, no, man. After I said another story of mine in one of my social media, and I don't know, why don't you go for Forbes? Forbes what? What's that? Forbes 8. I said, no. One of my best statement of my life, I said, I don't want my qualification to open doors for me. My results will bring who I need to me. And he said, you like to brag. I said, when I don't brag, who will brag for me? He said, and I said, you know, I don't have a problem with guys. I don't have a problem with those people. For Forbes, what, I don't have a problem. Personally, I don't have. But I can't ask Forbes to put me there without to say, who's this guy? I want people to ask, who's this guy? By the result, I don't have to ask to answer you. Google will get the answers. Hey. Because a lot of us here seated here, have you ever met Mark Zuckerberg? Have you ever met Jeff Bezos? But you know his life. How? Results. So this is what I'm trying to say. First of all, I said with Akiswa counseling, guys, it was really bad that I was toxic. I didn't know I was depressed. I sent through therapy, and thank God that you are still early life. You know what I want to get back to normal. So I started to write my plan. 2012, I was traveling from Habron to Muchudi, my own village, okay, to Muchudi. So I was sitting in a bus. Hey, bus Muchudi Dizaleba. So, naked lebide day. So my sister was going by even timele. Of course, I'm being 20 pula wa hot dog and get some of the about to travel go back at the go school. So I said, I get let me go. Kids or get to see Joma and go well at Peter. So I did this. I'm going home with the charm and telling no, I won't buy. I have my money. I'm going. So I'm like, hey, I get my dear Palama. So the 20 people in the government is all Palama Gazama. I get in a taxi. These guys, they will be there after the job of PF. No, station. Oh, only click a station. Gamut. What about me to say? The first time it's a public transport. What about Mushan? That takes to a station. So station of Laura, good person. I'm sure I took a taxi. I get there. Then I'm saying I'm sure. So I'm sitting. It lets you what Lala. One of our it's opinion that goes within Hagari. So I was sitting Hagari and you're like, why I gave him recently? It becomes like a young boy like that. I go to the front. I can't go Billy. There's a sitting in England. Outside there's one seat. Don't know. So there was this other one about. I getting hard as our begin now. So I can ask a hata book. So tata turn and you know. So I guess I began. Can I tell you? Let me just go at the hog. So this book changed my life. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I was there. Rich Dad. Dad. I never had that thing in my life. Rich. Hey, look again. So I read. So he shares his side of his father's side and his friend's father's side. I read. And I get me recommended. I read this book. I was getting go back to CJSS. He talks about, man, guys, since I was 9, the favorite word in dictionary for me is money. For me. So I said, I want to understand the language of money from a younger age. So I read this book. It's like Connection of God. The first book ever read, 2012. So 2013. I get there, I recommend Dr. Miles Monroe. Oh, may his soul rest in peace. That man changed my life. So this is how I came to know BFMs. So Kibala, Bukara, Dr. Miles Monroe. My sister had a book by John C. Maxwell, Failing Forward. I read that book. I get okay, Dr. Miles Monroe recommended John C. Maxwell for leadership. Miles Monroe is talking about how he wants to change life, how he grew up without a father, how he lost the mother at the young age. So that's one. You get what I mean? They are clicking. So I said, I want to meet this gentleman. Jiggy Facebook is in the fail. But to go to school, come on computer. I can Google. I was like 10. I Googled Dr. Miles Monroe. The first thing was a Facebook page. Then guys, I had to create the account. Hey, what is this? I do. I guess now the second post was Royal Assembly was hosting Dr. Miles Monroe. What was that? Hey, I want to meet this guy and this gentleman. This thing at the Mobuzana Hire. He might have a host. So I got there. I told my sister, I want to attend this gentleman's conference. I don't care how I get there, but I'm going. I want to make money, but I want. That then started to build anger in me. But I wanted to attend the conference. So I went to school, I started to sell. The conference came only around March, around September. I started to sell because now one price. It was a rainbow. Miles Monroe was to come. So I see who's and they thinking, hey, this gentleman, who's the Miles Monroe? I need this gentleman. I need it no matter what. I need this gentleman because this man talks what I'm talking, do what I'm doing. Even our family structure is the same. As a kid, you'll think like that. I get there, I get the ticket. Yeah, no, I get another one of two moves, and I can believe it, but I'll call them as more as my time. And I get there, the ashes, hey, baby, ashes, they get there, yo. Yeah, boy, yeah, I was okay. I want to see the gentleman who was the man, but for me to enter, here's the ticket. I get the man. There he is. But how about Monday is a protocol? Hey, so you want to guess I want to So they said, no, I'll advise you to see this gentleman, be friends. Then later on, you can connect you to Masma. So I said, that was then. He came an hour late. His private jet was delayed in South Africa. So we are there waiting. People also are wondering, oh, this gentleman is coming here for the very first time and for the very last time before he checked out. And we get there. And we're like, hey, Bamba, you know how ushers are. There are some seats at the front. I didn't know anything about the conference, truth be told. Na ke batla go bona mas moro ke motse gore a ro khonne jang bang khanna. That's the child in me. So I tell you, I'll follow Beer from sound here. What how can you bring this man back here for me? Since you guys are like, can I mean the game money Mas Moro, the first statement when he came, I was so amazed. This gentleman with a bandana, he's coming. With the late QJ Masiraba, and I'm like, wow, even the president is coming. Wow, I've never seen the president like so young man for the first time in that conference. So they drew the presentation. The first statement he said, the life is like a parachute. If you open it, you'll succeed. You open it once. Once you miss or you close your mind, you are going to die. And it is then he said, a statement said like, the graveyard is the richest place. And I was thinking, richest place? I don't know. So he said, it's not so because it has gold mines, it has silver whatsoever. It's because there were dreams that were never fulfilled, songs that were never written or released, books that were never written. I'm like, yo. Okay, I don't remember anything he said, but that statement alone, till today, is still keeping me. So, what I'm saying is this. I was sparked by something in me to say, going through that faith because of my family background. And you know, a lot of people think I'm favored, guys. You know, last year, let me give you statistics. I started doing speaking when I was 15, go to school, for free. And I did free over 600 gigs for free until 2015. Like 600, I was recording them for free. And like he said, he's telling the truth. Every industry is like that. They will say, I'm giving you stage. I remember one time, I went for a conference. They gave me a stage so that you can be known. And they will give you water. They will give you a certificate of appreciation. And I said, you know, maybe I'm not speaking what others are speaking. Maybe I'm not valuable as they value me, as they value others. Maybe there's something they see in others that I don't have. Then 2013, I read 4 books in a year. So, you know, if there's any ignorance in my mind, I'm going to remove any shadow of ignorance, any stupidity. Anything that should come out of my mouth should be wisdom above everyone who I'm sitting, no matter the age. I made that vow 2013, 7 years ago. I read 4 books 2013. 2014, I read 16. 2015, I read 22. 2017, I read around 32. 2018, I read 45. When I was reading 45, they said an average CEO reads 52 books per year. I'm like, average? Some of you who follow me, you know my hashtag. Average 52 CEO. Okay. You get, I thought, get about 45, so I'm under average the CEO. That was in 2017. 2018, I read 66. Okay, I'm an average CEO. 2019, I read 100. I'm like, okay, this year I'm doubling the average. Right now I speak, I'm in my 23rd book since January the 1st. I said to myself, I started to follow Robert was like that. There's nothing that he does that I don't know. Next week he'll be having a private session in Senton. I want to go. That Benjamin, I want to bring him here. So I started to understand why is he respected to speak about money, but he comes from a poor family.